Good morning, good morning. Well, it seems like we arrived to the last day of the year. So we should dive into it, right? Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Okay. All right, let's see, what do we have? Seems like we dropped down into this fair value gap on the 1 hour. Quite significant level. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it has, price has bounced off from this level. That's quite interesting. Seems like we're not going to have that rally for the historical highs on ES or NQ, which means we can even see some sell-off here. And let's just mark up this fair value gap here. Yeah. If we dive into that area, we might see a potential reversal. On the 15-minute, we do have a bearish order block. Well, not that perfect. Not the perfect one, but it is one. Okay. I do like this long wick candle on the downside. It's a good target. ES is also down there. The 1 hour ES also has a bearish order block on the 1 hour. Right there. And what do you know? We almost have one on NQ too. I'll keep an eye on that. This order block is also on the 15-minute ES. Quite interesting levels. Now, I don't really want to overcomplicate this, but you know, price has already repriced everything it can. I'm not looking anything special on the daily. And to be honest, I think we still have sell side right there at 0.55 on the daily, small fair value gap. Okay. I'm gonna mark it in a different level. So that's what we have. It's a daily level. Side center. Is it there? Yeah, it is. Why is it so wide? Okay, it's better. Okay, that's sufficient. Right here, right this way. So from 84 to 55, the road is pretty much clear. Nothing similar on ES. Everything has been marked up so far. All right. Now if we go up there to this area, this fair value gap and the order block can hold and push price down, or we can just, you know, slide down into the daily busy right there and look for a turnaround. These are the two scenarios that we're looking for. I do have an indicator. I want to check it out. It's on my MetaTrader 4. I'm kind of like testing it. So far, nothing there. Well, actually it is. Okay, it might be going down. Let's see what's happening.
You know, I have.
Oh, sorry about that. It was just a video. Syed, hey man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hopping by. How you doing? How are you doing? Getting ready for New York Open, I guess. All right, ES is going lower a little bit. Not too much. Nothing special on the 15-minute. So I think we have to wait for NQ. My plan is very simple. You're from Pakistan. Nice, 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 nice. So are you trading as well? I guess. In a way, you're interested in trading, I hope. Okay. So the two plan here is gold. Well, you know, market is almost opening up. How many time do we have? Just, I have 1 minute to look at gold. I'm not trading gold, actually. But, you know, let's look at it real quick. Like super quick. Just a very, very quick analysis. Previous day high. I think gold is almost impossible to trade. I mean, of course it can be traded, but it's difficult to trade. Okay, so gold made a high, historical high. Didn't go to the consequent encroachment. Edging lower. Nothing on the daily. Next fair value gap is at 53. Took out yesterday's low and took out this low. Not a perfect order block here. Let me check the 4 hour. Nothing there to support price. It can go lower, I guess. We have sell side at 54, so then it should go to 53. As I told you, that's daily. Oh, nice, nice. Congratulations there. So I don't see anything significant there. If I were you, I would definitely wait for a market structure shift to go long, maybe. Because for now, the next sell side is going to be at 53, which is a daily imbalance. I think it's going to go down to 53, or maybe after market open it can change structure. I would not touch gold right now. I would just wait for an hour or so. So you should wait for a break of structure here if you want to go long. But I think we still have space to dive deeper into 53 area. Okay, let me go to check NQ because the market is opening. But you know, I should wait if I would wait if I were you. Okay, market is about to open. And it's opened for business. Let's see what NQ wants to do. Seems like it might want to edge higher into that 15-minute fair value gap, but so far it's in the range still. Nothing significant. Nothing significant. Okay. It might want to go for this, which it seems like it does. So the only real question, if it goes into that 15-minute order block, what's it gonna do? Took out some highs. What's ES is doing? ES is also struggling to move. Okay. Seems like we want to go in that fair value gap up there. Risk reward is off, so I'm not taking anything here. But, you know, if this 5-minute candle closes below that gap, I might take a long position, maybe on an order block, because there should be an order block here that took some highs. Okay, now we touched inside that fair value gap. So there's two things we can do right now. One thing which I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a limit order maybe to 07, maybe. I put a limit order at 07. And we'll see if it takes it or not. So far it doesn't seem like it wants to take it. Nothing on the okay. So we're waiting. Still waiting. Are we gonna drop or are we gonna go higher? Took out the high there, so I don't know what's it want to do. So let's just wait. We have some levels. Maybe we want to go down to the daily, who knows? Tapped into this fair value gap on the 1 hour and on the 15-minute, so everything is in place for this one to drop down to the daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Down there. By the way, I took a short from 90 to 75. Only on my challenge account, not on my live account. I'm gonna wait with this one. It's really struggling. ES seems like it wants to reach higher, but NQ wants to reach lower. That's interesting. And also, it seems like that ES has just made a bullish breaker. I closed my short, by the way. Now, it definitely seems like we want to go for that 55 level. It's almost like a perfect breaker on the 1 minute. What is ES doing? ES is going higher, look at that. Just gonna peek on the Russell. I know I'm not trading the Russell, I'm just curious what's happening over there. Took out previous day low. It's edging higher. Made a structure shift. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, alright. ES is having trouble. Not the perfect price action, that's for sure. Kind of like an SMT divergence. Seems like it wants to go for that order block maybe at 07. Almost like a seek and destroy pattern is forming. I think we have buy side at 05. Have to be careful. Checking ES. What could be the target? We have equal highs up there. Okay, I'm in a long on NQ. Might as well close it immediately. We'll see. It's only because ES wants to reach for those highs up there. And also the Russell is interesting. Interesting to see what's it doing. I might close my long here. ES is having a little bit of trouble there. I close my long on NQ. Seems like a bearish breaker on the 1 minute so far. And so the target should be down at 57. ES is having trouble, but it's not a big deal. Curious about the Russell index as well. Okay, we might go for that 05-ish level. I don't know. So far we're stuck. Getting chopped up here. ES is pulling up slowly. Nothing significant so far, but it is pulling up almost inside of that order block. I'm sorry, fair value gap / order block. It's on the 15-minute. I think we're gonna pull it there. So let's just wait. ES can have a slight retracement, but then we can go to that 15-minute order block easily. As for NQ, almost the same scenario. Can go higher here. At least to revisit this nice level. I love these levels, this 05. It looks promising, but still hovering here. I will limit order there at 05. It's quite near to an order block. I don't know if it wants to go there, but I love these kind of highs because '06, yeah, should be '05. So let's wait. As far as I'm concerned, we're just waiting for the 15-minute to leave us with something. Or if it starts to dive, then we'll be ready for that too. ES is retracing back down. Might see a sell-off on NQ maybe. Who knows, you know. Let's just wait. Feels heavy, but still we have those levels right here at 05. If ES starts to climb up into that order block, then NQ should follow. But so far there's no sign of that. Maverick, hey! And just ain't right, sorry I wasn't reading chat. I like a short on ES. My entry is 48.33, targeting 48.20. Yeah, you might be on spot there. Maverick, hey man, are you here? I thought you weren't going to trade. I'm only trading a challenge account at Tradeaway, so and this challenge account I need to trade it because it's going to rebill on the 5th or 4th of January. So I thought, why not? I still have a lot to go, so that's the only reason I'm trading. I'm not doing live trading on my funded account or my personal account, but yeah, you know, hard to stay away from the market. That's what I always say. Hard to stay away from the market. But anyway, since we're here, maybe we can have some action, at least in the AM session here. So I want to push this challenge account just a little bit, and that's what I try to do here. So I like this level at 05. I do like that level. I traded yesterday too, but I was off stream. How are your days going on, guys? Can you please push the like button? Thank you, thank you. How is your day, Maverick? Are you trading or not? Just curious, you know. You know how it is. I'm hovering around the Russell and ES as well. ES is looking quite good for a short. I mean, no entry for me, but it definitely seems like it might want to drop down. The only thing I see on ES is if it finishes repricing or pulling back, it can go to the 15-minute order block, and we have relative equal highs here. That's the only thing which concerns me with ES, nothing else, by the way. So you're bored as fuck. Yeah. I can imagine, man. I can imagine. But hey, at least, you know, we can study. I mean, I also like to study price action, even if I'm not trading. You know, we're gambling addicts, you know. You know how it is. We are definitely gambling addicts. That's how we are. Anyway, I'm flat. I'm not in any position. I have a challenge account. I can even show you guys. No trading. Tempted to trade, but low volume, definitely. Yeah. As I told you, I can show you as well. I have this Tradeaway account. I don't even care if you guys see it because there's nothing extra. As you can see, I have $152,000 on it, and unfortunately I didn't really traded this one, and I'm almost out of time with this one. I have only like how many days I have technically 3 days to do something with this account, or I'm gonna get rebuilt. But I guess if I pull it up to like 54, 55, I'm just gonna let myself rebuild to be rebuilt, because you know, starting a new month with 154 ish is still good. I think it's still fine. What can people do if they see her? Well, I don't know. I was asking the same question from the other day from an admin at Topstep, because it's a Topstep. They cannot do anything else because they need your username, they need your password, and it's only a challenge account, so not a big deal. And what else? The worst thing they can do if they see your... Well, nothing. Technically nothing. They need access to your email address, so technically they cannot do anything. So that's why I was thinking about this, showing my account number as a challenge account. People cannot really do anything. They need to access your email address, they need your username, they need your password for the email and for Topstep as well, and separately. And even if they get all of those, and worst case scenario, they can blow the account. So there you go. But worst case scenario, the admins told me that if such a thing would happen, and there is a proof and evidence that the account has been hacked, there is a slight, just only a slight possibility that maybe they can reset the account, and that's it. That's the worst case scenario. I don't really care. Okay, so it might be going over that 05 level, which is a significant high here. Right here. I'm only looking at the body of the candle, which is 05.25, but make it 05. It should be trading into 05. We only missed it with, well, it did. But it didn't go above. But if it goes above, then let's look at what we can deal with here. We can deal with bearish order block. And if I'm right in this theory, then this one can drop all the way down to that daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And so far ES is still holding. I'm not trusting ES. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not trusting ES for a short, because let me show you. Because we have this. Oh, I got filled on the paper trading account. This is a paper trading account only for visual purposes, or I don't even know how to say this, but I got filled. Almost reached into that order block. We'll see how it goes. So my theory is I'm gonna put the stop loss here, and I'm gonna put my TP way below down there. It's gonna be a home run if I'm right. I'm just gonna put this one right here in the middle. It's going to be a home run. It's definitely going to be a home run if I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I don't care. ES is pulling down. Might go down into 48.30. I'm curious about the Russell index too. Started to study it as well, but there's nothing there to see. And as for NQ, I would say it would be great to see NQ to drop down into that sell side liquidity, which is the daily BC. That would be really awesome to see happening. I'd love to see that. I don't even know where my target would be. Let's just wait for now. Maybe we eventually will go down there. I don't know. I'm just hoping. ES wants to climb back up there, so that's giving a hard time for NQ, that's for sure. The Russell index is so far staying in one line. So let's see if this one's going to drive or not. All the way to 67, right? That would be great. If it goes down to 67, then I think we definitely have a chance to visit 55, so... ES is struggling. NQ still wants to dive deeper. And by the way, this here, which one was it? This was the opening range, was at 74. So I'm gonna target the 80 level for now on this trade, and that's gonna be it. Putting it to break even. There you go. There you go. Maverick, have you changed strategies? This M15 order block thing is new. No, it's everything is the same basically. I was trading order blocks and fair value gaps before as well. So the only thing I'm sort of, well, I'm not saying I'm changing, is that I'm looking on higher time frames too. I was always looking for order blocks as an indication, but I give you that this entry is based mostly on the order block. So yeah, actually you're right, this is based mostly on the order block. I put on the same trade on the challenge account, although my entry is not as good as you can see. The same trade is on my challenge account, but my entry is not that good. It's 3 points down, but I put this to break even too. If it takes me out at break even, I don't care. But I get what you say, and it's still ICT concepts. I'm not changing anything. I'm looking for fair value gaps. I'm looking for the structure, and you know, I put on a video where I showed how beautiful setup was yesterday. We had the bearish breaker with a displacement with a fair value gap. We had an order block. So if you check out that video, you can see on the chart that actually yesterday, I can show you right now, I already deleted it, but you know, yesterday after market open, I mean this here on the 15-minute, let me check it. This one was perfect. It was a picture perfect. You cannot really ask for anything more. It's a bearish breaker, displacement, YouTube 2022 model, whatever you want, and I'm gonna get taken out at break even. I think so. So it was really nice. I'm thinking to move my stop a little bit higher. So hold on. I have to check my entry. I'm moving my stop a little bit higher just in case, you know. And it is really frustrating when you have a nice entry up there and boom, you go down and it takes you out. That is really frustrating. I think ES is the one. Yeah, look at ES. ES. I told you guys ES is... I'm not trusting ES. But to be honest, I think it's a perfect opportunity to go short on ES if you're trading order blocks. So I've moved my stop a little bit higher on NQ. I'm gonna watch it carefully in case it wants to continue the movement. Seems like it wants to. And ES right now is inside of a 1 hour / 15-minute order block. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for it. So far it seems like that it might break higher. I don't know. It could have been a beautiful entry, but I guess we're not gonna have that, so. Yeah, I just closed it. On my challenge account, I closed it at break even. This one is still on. It's the paper trading account. I closed the trade at break even. Damn it. ES is the one which is doing the crazy thing right now. I'm not trusting ES. It seemed like it wants to reach higher, but you know, if I'm only looking at the order block itself, then I would say we still have some space to go down there. But now NQ, I think NQ wants to break that previous high. Look at that. It's extremely dangerous to be in a short on NQ. Especially at this point when it wants to reach higher. Actually, it didn't really touch the 15-minute bearish order block, but but it reacted to it, as you can see that right there. That was a nice reaction. So that is undeniable reaction. The question now that what ES wants to do after this reaction. Does it want to drop? Where else can it drop? If I look at ES, let's look at the 1 hour. Well, not too many places for it to drop. And we're still inside this range. I don't really like that. Went lower. Looking for some levels here. Sell side maybe down there. Not sure. If we're not gonna see a rally to those historical highs, then it can also just sell off easily if everything gets super heavy. So we're just waiting, as usual. Unfortunately, it closed me out at break even. The paper trade is still on. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, woulda, woulda. But look at ES, it's reacting to that order block. This is really something. So, for example, I put that there. 1 to 2. Yeah, it's looking quite nice. How many handles is that? 34. 6 points, which is good. I would take 6 handles anytime on a slow day on ES. For now, I'm just gonna wait and sit and not do anything specific. We didn't touch the 15-minute order block, so that still concerns me. But if you wanted to get short on this one, it's a classic setup YouTube 2022 model, then this entry is definitely valid, and it's a nice entry. So no change in the strategy. Everything is the same. I'm just, as I was saying in many streams, well, not in many streams, but in the last few streams, I'm definitely studying order blocks deeper as an indication, or maybe entry as well. Look at ES, how beautiful. Beautiful reaction to that order block. Actually, that's a 1 hour order block. 1 hour / 15 minute. Right there. Right there. Doesn't really get better than this. But I do have to say that we definitely have slow volume. Oh, look at the Russell index. Went down. Yes, it's still holding. Tapped in to reprice this level on the 15-minute, tapped lower. Nothing here on the 1-minute. I would be still bearish on ES. I think it should go down. We have that level at 55. It's very tempting. But so far, we are right at the open. I'm really tempted to dive into shorts, but I have no entry. My best entry would have been up there, but no entry for me. Oh, somebody subscribed. Nasir Mehboob. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Huge applause. Thank you so much for the sub. And please push the like button if you can support the stream. Thank you. Okay, so look at this beautiful reaction again from the 1 hour / 15-minute order block. Oh, the neighbor's doggy is barking. Oh my god, it's so loud. It's super loud. Okay, it's going. Oh yeah. Let's just wait. Oh, thank you for the sub, Marine Sinka. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Thank you so much. And welcome to the channel and to the stream. And if you can push the like button, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And you deserve an applause too. Thank you for joining. All right. Well, it seems like we're stuck absolutely around this range, but still the reaction from the order block is amazing on ES. And well, so far the entry from that 15-minute displacement, which is a YouTube 2022 model right here, the entry was picture perfect here. And the order block reaction, well, we missed that, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. So if price would decide to turn around, I would look for another short around this level, maybe. But that would be purely based on the order block. ES wants to climb back, it seems like. Look at this. Total indecision on the 15-minute candles. Not much to do. And you know, last trading day of the year, so we're only here for fun. I'm not trading on my live account, only on my challenge account, which is replicated here as a paper trading for visual purposes. I'm not trading my funded account for sure. Okay, still going down. If we're gonna go down, we should be revisiting the 5550 level. It would be a nice level to break. Actually, if this one's going to break it with a displacement, you can still look for another short to tap into the 55 level. But that's a big if. ES is beautifully approaching the TP level right there. That's beautiful to see what ES is doing right there. Beautiful reaction on ES. You know, guys, using only one contract is enough. Even on a slow day. Yesterday was a great, I mean, you should check out my video I uploaded today. Please drop a like there as well. If you're curious about how unicorn setups look like, then go check out my video from today. And you know, ES does look beautiful. It is. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. I mean, with all due respect, I think it's art in a way. Even if it goes back, the reaction that it had from these order blocks, it was beautiful. Now, if I would have taken this here, I mean, if you have two contracts here, maybe you can take one off. But you know, trading this with only one contract, I would stick to my plan to 1 to 2 risk reward, and this is, as you can see, it has a risk reward ratio of 2. So I would just hold it. I'm not even putting it to break even, let it breathe. But I think in a way this is art. I would just save all these screenshots and, you know, put it out there somewhere. Even this is art, but the only thing that I'm missing is that NQ didn't touch the 15-minute order block. That would have been the absolute absolute perfection short. But it's still a nice displacement short here. I've put this to break even, but ES is the one that I'm really astounded of. I'm also peeking into the Russell index right here. I'm not trading this. I'm just curious what it does. It's reaching right now into this congestion zone at 2663. You don't see 4820 in play. Let's check it. 4820. 4820. Let's draw a line there to 4820. There. Why is it significant? What's there? 4820. What is there? I'm checking the 4-hour. Is it just a support and resistance kind of level? I guess it is, right? Went up here, touched it. This one touched it. So I guess it's kind of a mid-range congestion zone or whatever, you know. New candle here, rejected it, closed below, above, rejection. So it's a significant level, I guess, in terms of price. It could be a significant. Well, you know, I see that it's a round number. It's a 20, which I like, and there's a term that they call point of control. Now, what I call point of control is a little bit different, and I know many traders would dislike me and send me to hell. But in my terms, I call these levels, for example, here, this candle. So these candles like a barcode chart. Yesterday's PM session, New York. Look at all these bodies lining up next to each other. The perfect barcode. Now, you just have to eyeball it. You don't have to be precise, but eyeball the middle of this. And I just put a line here. And, you know, it's not the perfect place, but the middle point is around 4824. And I would say, I would call this point of control. For me, that means that somehow this level was very important for the market. Couldn't really decide what to do here. So what I would say, back to your question, is that this one can definitely go down. It would be having a hard time around the point of control. And do I see 4820 in play? Yes, but we have a hard time getting through this point of control here. This is not the point of control what Top Step TV talks about and Hogue and the others. The point of control what they are talking about is totally different, I know. This is only my term of explaining why I think it's a point of control, because this is where the most volume were in the recent 1-hour candles. And you know, the huge indecision in the market when the order is congested. So you can call it congestion zone as well. But if we get through 4824, then yeah, I would see the 4820 in play. But first, we should get through 24. That's what I would look for. This is not an ICT concept or anything. This is just something I used to add. I always watch out for these congestion zones or point of control areas. Okay, so now ES is turning back. Also NQ is turning back. And the dog is barking again at my neighbor's house. It's so loud. It's right outside the window. This doggy. I'm not saying it's not disturbing because it's a little bit disturbing. But it's a nice doggy. It's a big one. Okay. I know you can hear it because I see the mic jumping when it barks. Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna close my window. I'm still hoping that ES will drop. Oh, Methodical Man, thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, I should go to your stream, dude. I wanted to check it out. What's going on there? How is your trading so far? Are you streaming? Let me check. Oh yeah, you are. How are the trades going on? Drop your like there. You know, I'm stuck in this trade. I re-entered on my challenge account. Not the best entry I have on my challenge, but this is a paper trading account. But on my trade await account, I'm hoping that we will drop below 74. Otherwise, nothing extra. Beautiful reaction on ES. It still amazes me. Okay. Seems like it wants to fall. But it's gonna have a hard time. I turned the music off just for a bit. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It was a beautiful trade. I wonder if we're gonna go down to visit the 55 level. It's not that far. I'm just wondering. ES took the TP right there. Is it going to continue to drop all the way to 55? Wow, it might. I don't know. It's close to that daily fair value gap, that's for sure. Yeah, it was a cool trade, and look at this ES drop. Quite amazing, I must say. I'm still looking for fair value gaps. Honestly, you know, the best option for NQ to go with is to trade down into the 55 buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency on the daily. That would be the best option, and we can check that level out on the daily. So there you go. It is untouched, as you can see. This is the daily level right here. So in terms of liquidity, I think the best option for NQ would be to drop down there. At least it would be amazing to see that. So let me go back to here. So this level down there, you know what? I'm gonna put this to the right. All right. So this daily BC level should be a great trade. But this trade, this was real great. Unfortunately, when I re-entered on my trade away challenge account, I was already too late. So I only made $163 by just scalping with one contract. So I got stopped out when it went back up. And I was stupid by not removing the stop for a little bit just to see how the reaction goes. I don't know. I moved it, but then I pulled it back. So the only thing I could do is just, you know, catch a few points while it was dropping. Overall, I'm glad that the analysis turned out fine. And also, the best thing is that ES reacted just the way it should react. So the trade of the day, or I should say the setup of the day, is definitely the ES short right here. It doesn't really get any better than this. And confirmation is on the 15/1 hour, so you cannot really get a better confirmation on the, I mean, if you're trading intraday, than 1 hour/15 minute level. And it just happened. NQ was really nice as well. I think it should go down to 55, honestly. It's quite near. 55 level should be tapped. So I'm looking for that. If it wants to go down, you know, no setup, of course, but as I said, this would be the best thing for NQ to happen on the last day. I'm also curious about the Russell index. And there you go. We're going for that level. I don't want to, you know, brag about it, but I will. Just a little bit on the last day of the year. But, I called it out right. And I'm so glad. I'm actually feeling much better even by the analysis. I missed the trade. I only scalped it on the way down. But the thing that I called out these levels and my analysis was correct. It's a huge success for me, and I do feel excited about the analysis. So I love this, and it's gonna go down to 55. I do believe that. I strongly believe that we should go down to 55. Maybe it's gonna consolidate a little bit more, or even it can retest a little bit higher. But we should go down to that daily buy-side imbalance, sell-side inefficiency. And look at that. We're going to go down there. And if we reach that level, then I think we're pretty much done for the AM session. But we should go down there. 1 minute looks good. So I am definitely excited to go down there. It's only 7 points. For NQ, 7 points is basically absolutely nothing. 7 points for NQ. At the opening hours, it's not a big deal. It can do it easily. It's super easy to do it. Look at it, 6 points. It's gonna go there. I'm not entering into a trade because the risk reward is off. Or if you want to enter, 48.20. Oh, let's see that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 48.20 on 2 minis. That's nice, man. I told you about this point of control. Oh, look at that. And NQ just dropped down into this zone. Look at that. Oh my god. And ES dropping down into the point of control area right now. You're still in the trade with 2 minis from 33. Man, I know I'm not in the position to tell you what to do, and I will not. But if I were with 2 minis in that position right now at 24, I would take off 1 contract right now, because I told you on the 1 hour we are at the point of control right now. And I would be much happier. I would put my trade to break even at 33, take off 1 contract, but it's your trade, your decision. But huge applause for you as well. Just ain't right. Congratulations for your trade. It's quite awesome. But be careful, we are at the point of control. But definitely the 20 level is very tempting. I think you have a good chance for reaching that. But I would be much happier if I were you to take off 1 contract. It's your decision, so hold on to it if you want to. Better to finish the year and the Friday with some money in the bag. And then put it to break even. Look at how beautifully it went down. And these are the... Well, how should I say? These are the kind of situations where I feel a little bit of FOMO by not holding onto my trade a little longer. But, it is part of trading. You cannot do anything else with it. Dude, I hope you succeed with this level here. I really do hope so. Look at that. It might try to break the 23. What is happening on NQ? Look at that. NQ is selling off. We have a 1 hour fair value gap at... What's the level? Oh, forgot. The level is 2250. 22. Oh my god, it's gonna go to 2250. I'm gonna put a marker here. 2250 is the new target for NQ. On the 1 hour, we do have some stuff over there. On the 4 hour, nothing. Let's check the daily NQ. It's technically repriced everything, so I don't see anything. What the hell was I looking at? I think it wants to drop some more. ES is still looking down lower. They might do a sell-off on Friday. You know, a little bit of a sell-off here. I would definitely not gonna look for longs, that's for sure. The next target is at 22 for Nasdaq. The problem is it's too... I raise my stops to I want it all. I want it all. Well, I understand. You know what? I understand. Your stop is at 25. Yeah, I told you this point of control is gonna give you a headache if you don't watch for yourself. But 25 is a little bit tight, but it's your decision. It's your decision, man. It's your decision. I still feel like this one's gonna go for 22. Not gonna lie. It feels like it wants to go for the 22. It's not far. Look at that. It wants to go for that. Oh man, look at that. I don't want to be a pro, but I will be. It's going for it. It's going for it. It got into there. And look at that ES. Oh my god, ES. Oh my god. Just ain't right. Huge applause for you, my man. You deserve it. You deserve this. Congratulations on your trade. What a call there. Look at that. Look at that bounce from 20. What a call. Have a great year, my friend. Thank you for being here with me. I'm done today as well. I'm not gonna lie, I scalped a little bit by the end. I'm gonna show you as well. I made 300 on this challenge account, so I'm quite alright. But hey, look at that. Oh my god, we're in a sell-off for sure. This one is dropping. But I'm not gonna go into any other trade because it's too low to short and also too low to go long. I'm not gonna catch a falling knife, so... Oh my god, ES. What is happening with ES? Dude, what a call. Just ain't right. Called it today. The best trade is just ain't right. Wow. I wish you all the best. And I'm really grateful for you being here. This was quite a motivation for me and you as well, I hope. I'm done. I'm done. Guys, what a way to finish the Friday. Beautiful setups, picture perfect setups. Let's not ruin the trading day from here. It's Friday, it's the end of the year, end of the everything. So thank you so much for everyone being here. Please subscribe to the channel. I have some content coming up. If you want to join my Discord membership and support me in the channel, you're welcome to do so. Use my links. You get some discounts and trials with Apex and Top Step. I wish everyone a Merry Christmas, which has already passed. So I'm gonna wish a Happy New Year. Instead, I'll be back next week for sure. Not on Monday, of course, but on Tuesday. Tuesday I'll be back because everything is closed on Monday. So have an awesome weekend. Happy New Year, and it was a great year. It was a great year. So have a good one, everyone. Thank you for everything. Cheers.